Oh, this is the pen that doesn't work. Do I have a pen in here that works? I gotta go grab a pen. Leo, I don't have a pen. Read your books and behave. Leo, let go. Gosh. Hi, Miss Krista. How are you? I had to go get a pen. I have this one pen in here, and I opened it up. It says it has ink, but it's not working, and I don't know why. And I love these pens, so I had another one that did that, but I opened it, and all the ink was gone. So I'm confused. So I had to go get a pen that I knew that actually worked. Now Lily's I'm like, how is this charger so long? Lily has her charger in here. I gotta clean this room. That would make sense. I'm gonna put it over there though. Hi, Miss Karen. How are you? I'm doing good. Miss Krista. I hope everybody's doing well. Wanted to come on and hang out with you guys, see if anybody would like a reading. We are doing tarot card readings for $15. Mediumship for $20, whatever you may need. I looked out the window because my computer sometimes it always tells me that it's raining, and it's not raining. I'm just so confused. How are you, Miss Karen? I'm so bitchy. I'm going to share myself out really fast. Let's see. It's raining by you. It said it was supposed to rain here from like from 1 to 1:30 because if Lily wants, she can go play softball today. If she wants, it's up to her. But so I've been watching the weather to see if it's going to get canceled or not. Because I kind of want her to go, even though she doesn't need to go. But she can't go because she'll get to play on the high school field is where they're playing today. So I thought it might be kind of cool for her to get to go have that experience. Because kids this age, they don't always get that fun experience. So I wanted to possibly torture her and make her do that because I thought it would be so much fun. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to write a post and share it. There we go. There we go. Somebody told me they tagged me in something for softball, so I wanted to see really fast if I could find it. It must be in a group I'm not in. Is it raining bad where you are, Miss Krista? I'm wondering if it's working its way down. Okay. Why is this saying it doesn't have that saved? There we go. No, this is not the right one. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. All of a sudden, people only hi Miss PM. Sometimes I only get emails or people text me when I decide to go live. So I want to do this really fast. No, go back. I don't need a recovery. It's not raining bad. Good. Well, that makes me excited because I don't know. I just thought it would be I don't know, because that would be fun for her to be able to do it. Lily, come here. Lily, where's your iPad? Go give me your iPad. Children. Seriously. Does anybody I said your iPad, please. Anybody want children who don't listen? You know, I have never gotten to a point yet in my parenting career where I've been like, oh, I can't wait for Isabel, give that back to Lily. Where I'm like, I can't wait for them to go back to school. Well, I have to say, there's a little bit of me that's a little bit ready for them to go back to school. Like I wish sometimes I wish you know, it makes me I don't know. Okay. I got it to work. Perfect. Okay. Tell Lily she's grounded. Okay. I have to work, baby. Okay, so sorry guys. The joys of being a coach's wife. Okay. How are you guys? I'm ready. If anybody would like a reading, if anybody donated for a reading, let me know. I wanted to come on, see how everybody was doing. You know, I don't think it's raining here. It doesn't look like it's raining outside. I do think it's coming though, because I took Leo to the bathroom before. I always take Leo to go pee before I go live. And we went outside and he's just barking. I'm looking around. I'm like, there's no animals. But the wind was kind of weird. I'm like, okay, go pee and get it over with before it rains. Right? And he's laying down. How are you, Miss Krista, if you are still here, how are you feeling? Let me know you guys are here. Sorry, I was so distracted. Well, that's exciting. And how's it going, my love? Is it going better? Oh my gosh, there's nobody there. Okay. I got you, my dear. Thank you. Was there anything that you wanted your reading on? Why is it being like this? There we go. Miss Angela. And why am I having issues spelling today? There we go. Okay. I always like to ask because I know Spirit will tell us whatever we need to hear. I know it's not always what we want to hear. So I always since this is my first reading to do for you, I'm just letting you know I always give people the ability to decide if there's something that they want it on. Okay. So you get 10 cards. I start off I do 5 and then 5 more. 5 is just my lucky number. Since I haven't read for you before, let's see what we got from Miss Angela. Okay, Miss Angela, what I'm hearing for you, my dear, is I feel like you are working so hard on I'm hearing we are working so hard on staying grounded. Like I feel like this restless energy. Like I feel like you know what you want to do and where you want. Like I feel like there's new event. Like my legs are even shaking. I have excitement, but I feel like there's new things waiting for me, and I know I want to go jump and do it. But they're saying that you have to keep yourself grounded. You have to be patient. And I feel like they're saying they want you to know that as you see things changing, as you see things almost at your fingertips, they're saying that you have to be present in this moment to allow, because I know you guys probably can't see it, but I'm seeing these trees like they're moving. Like, you know, when you do like what I don't even know what those are called, like when you make those pictures and like you turn it to the side like this and like you can see all the way around. I don't remember what kind of pictures those are called. But I'm seeing like the trees moving, and they want you to know that things are changing, and I just feel like you're a step ahead. They're saying you're a step ahead, and they want you to remember that you are secure with where you are, that you do have expansion. But I feel like you have to stay grounded. They're saying you have to stay grounded, that there's a few things that you still have to do, because we do got the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is coming and saying that there are some things that you are trying to handle or things that you are taking care of that are not yours, and they want you to release. I keep hearing the word burdens, and I don't feel like these burdens that they're talking about, I don't feel like they're your burdens. I feel like you've helped so many either friends or family out with certain things, trying to help them. And like I'm hearing that they tell you thank you, they give you your praise, but I don't feel like they're taking it back, like in completing like completing that lesson, if that makes sense. Like I feel like there's a lesson that they're supposed to learn that you wanted to help them with, but they're not taking it back. So they're showing me that you have to they want you to take your power back, and they want you to, I got you, Miss Jeanette. You are next, my love. PayPal does like its own like ways of like text messaging, which it doesn't help with notifications anymore. I just feel like they're saying that you need to take your energy back, that we need to know where to cut off and where to do it, because I feel like I know they talk about energy vampires, but I don't feel like they're negative energy vampires. I feel like, to me, the way I see it is I do see them as this white horse. And I feel like the white horse, like I feel like some of them also are just so thankful that they don't know how to return the energy. They don't know how to do for themselves. So they're kind of like coming and they're like sucking that energy out of you. And they're saying it's time to stop, because we did get the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is saying that, for me, when I see this, it makes me feel like we see this and we know that there are changes. I just feel like a part of me feels like those people see you in this certain light. And I feel like you're nervous about, cutting off or doing, because you don't want to come off as mean or that you don't have a heart, but they're saying you have to, because they have to learn the lesson, because it will, all at the end of the day, it could make those relationships stronger. It can make the bond stronger. It could also, I know it's not showing this, but it's also making me feel like, they will feel better letting go and going on their own paths. Well, now see, comments can be really slow. Good, because they're saying as much. Sometimes it's hard. Certain people, it's hard to do that with, but they want you to know that you doing that is going to it's going to teach them that they have to do for themselves. They have to take out of their own pot, and that if they're going to come together with you, that it has to be shared. There has to be this energy that comes together. I just feel like they're saying. So if this is giving you clarity, if there are some people that you have like felt bad about doing it and haven't understood that lesson yet, they want you to know that that's their lesson. That's the burden. That's the weight on your shoulders that they're saying that they want you to continue to let go, because they're saying that these people need to learn that there's only so much that others can do for us that we have to do for ourselves as well. Yes. And that's what's hard sometimes. Sometimes, when we do lessons, like when we're learning lessons, it's not always about being the better person or about doing what's right, doing this. Sometimes we have to stand up for ourselves. Sometimes we have to be like, you know what? I'm not helping you anymore. I've done what I can. This is yours to figure out. And, as much as it may tick off or may upset that person, that could be their awakening to grow in their own life. And that can be hard taken on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I feel like this is where that antsiness is coming from the beginning, because when I see the World card, this is showing me that this chapter just isn't complete yet. And I feel like they're telling us, or they're saying this chapter isn't complete, but it will be complete. The energy will change fast once you break all of these chains, is what I'm hearing. They are big mad. And these cards are showing that they're big mad because they're trying to suck the joy out of you. They're so lost and they're so confused that they're trying. I feel like they're trying to hit you, and I feel like this is why you're waiting for this change. You're waiting for this fast-paced energy to come in, because you're doing what you need to do. And I feel like that's why you're so antsy that you're like, okay, I did what I needed to do. Why isn't this changing yet? But they're saying that things that it still need, to me, I feel like they're saying that this still, there's a part of it that still needs to be broken. That there's a part of them who, I don't know. Some people are good at phrasing and using their words. Me, not all the time when it comes to like stuff like this. But they want you to continue to like spiritually send them love, but they also want you to really cut those cords. That right now we need to cut the cords. That we need to give them whatever it is they're going through, and you need to heal and move forward. And the Ace of Wands is just showing that we need to release, old ways of thinking. That if we get those moments where those thoughts come in, they're like, okay, maybe I can help them one more time. Maybe they'll see it if I say this. To me, what I'm hearing with this Ace of Wands is they're saying that those things are coming in to block you from moving forward. And I feel like that, and you're feeling burnt out from these people, and they want you to really just concentrate on yourself. That it's time for you to focus on you. Well, your sister should be lucky that you even helped her. Like when I have friends and family who come to me for reading, I get really nervous. And I'm always like, are you sure? I enjoy, I don't mind doing readings for them, but like I have to shift my whole ability of the way I do it, because I have to talk to I talk to spirit, I talk to their higher self. I'm like, tell me whatever I don't already know. So that's why I enjoy doing it this way. I do share it in my page so they can watch, but I don't advertise on my personal Facebook much because it makes me nervous. So this is you concentrating on yourself. Wow. So just, and that's maybe what they're saying. Maybe this is her needing to learn the lesson, and her getting out of her head. And just as long as you concentrate on taking care of yourself, I feel like that's the best thing that you can do. Like for me, the Lover's card, this is the separate, like, I don't remember what the other card was that you had because I shuffled it because I don't remember. But one of them talked about separation. So this separation is good for you guys. This is a time for you to really push out any of that energy. And once this is completed, your energy will change because you will be separated. You'll be able to heal from the trauma that she gave you and being able to cut those cords and allowing yourself to heal. So I don't know if sometimes like you feel bad because it is your sister. So now I see why sometimes it comes back. But sometimes that's why we have these lessons with our siblings and with family members is to learn these lessons and to strengthen ourselves. It is. I understand how it is, especially if she is saying and doing things that aren't true, that are making you look bad, then it makes sense. You read to chapter 5 already? Don't do something quiet while Lily reads. Okay.
No, I didn't.
You better not have. Go. I'm reading. I don't want to hear it. Go. Pretty soon they'll be back in school and I won't have little ones bothering me. So that makes sense, Miss Angela. So there's a lot grasping at you. There's a lot of change. And that's why you're ready for this energy, this fast-paced energy to come in and for everything to change. I feel like you just need to keep your vibrations high and stay positive and stay true to yourself and love yourself and know that you're working on you and not allowing any of their words or any of their hurt to come in and affect you, in a certain way, because if we do, then it's going to mess it up. So I feel like things are changing. I feel like this is just a test for you to see how long you can remain patient. And I know patience is the worst thing in the world sometimes to learn. Sometimes it always comes back. We have to learn patience again, and it's hard. Yes, of course, Miss Angela. Usually for one question, I usually do $5. Miss Jeanette, are you here? I know I haven't been live in a while. I know when I'm not live in a while, it doesn't always like to tell me things. Because my phone is showing me that people are sharing, but I haven't seen comments. And I know some people don't comment while it's somebody else's turn. Keep pushing the wrong button. Got you, Miss Angela. Miss Angela, what is your question, my dear? I don't see Miss Jeanette yet. The girls all have, like, my oldest has had softball tryouts. We've had a lot of crazy stuff. And Spirit has given me a lot of private readings. So it's been one thing after another. But I don't see Miss Jeanette. Should I move in October? Is it wise? Are you thinking about moving out of state, Miss Angela? Okay, good. Because I was gonna say no. Okay, staying in Texas. I was gonna say I would not move out of state, especially with everything that is going on. Okay, so what these first 5 cards are telling me is I feel like what they want you to know is that I know you said your sister moved out of state. I know with between your sister and your ex, I didn't know if with all of that if you wondered if it would be better to start over because some people like to start over in a new state. I was going to say no with all of this, but with these first 5 cards, I do feel like what they want you. I feel like they're saying that you. Okay, I get a lot of. I get sometimes they like overflood my brain. Okay, I would say yes to a different house. But I feel like it's not something that's going to happen quickly because the 3 of Wands, this is my frozen card. I always see this is my frozen card because it means they want you to look at that opportunities and all of that is presenting. I always see this card as Elsa in the Black Sea and her getting the courage to jump into that sea and go to where she wants to go. So for me, I see this as this is the time for you to decide to manifest these that sometimes a change of energy and a change of a house with a new beginning, even if it's in like the same city or in the same state, is still good. And I feel like as long as you allow your lawyers and all of that, the people who need to know that you want that change, I don't think it's going to hurt you. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know any of that stuff. I just go based off whatever I hear from spirit. But I do feel like though, are you thinking about a job change too or a promotion? Because with 2 of the cards, I'm going to show them to you. Because with this card, this could also mean that there's other opportunities that could be presenting. There could be a work opportunity that's coming up that's going to help you be able to walk away from this old energy and walk to a new. Even though we feel stuck and even though we're still going through these lessons, I do feel like it has something to do with that there's a work thing. Because for me, 8 of Pentacles always leads to work. It's always about work. It's always about hard working, focusing, and doing things. Okay, so I'm seeing with that might be a. I just feel like business wise, there's an opportunity, but I feel like we need maybe with seeing it in a more professional way. They want you to take in all of the aspects, but to move in October, I do think. You said October, right? So we could be ready in October. I think you should start looking. I think they want you to see where you stand, see what could happen. I do feel like there may be some cords that you might have to cut, Miss Angela, because the Devil card, or there might be emotions that you need to release with the house and release with things going on and saying that none of this energy is allowed to follow me. With all of it, and even the Tower card is showing change. I do feel like there might be a bump along the way though, and I feel bad saying that, but that's what I'm hearing because this card makes me feel like something might stand in your way, and I feel like it might, and I wonder if it's your ex. So I'm wondering, a part of me is wondering if you need to talk to your lawyer about looking for a possibility to move. Maybe I know all states are different. I don't know Texas's laws. But I feel like they don't want you to fear moving, but they also don't want you to avoid I know this can mean avoiding a disaster. I don't feel like you're avoiding a disaster, but I feel like they just want you to keep your I's dotted and your T's crossed to maybe make sure that everything's going. Okay, good. So let's see. Let me see. Maybe sometimes when I read it too early with the cards, then I hear different things. Okay. Hi, Miss Heather. Okay, maybe that's what it is, because maybe that's why I feel like we really need somehow. I know that sounds horrible to cut your sister off, but I just feel like something they just want you to make sure that you're doing it, and they're saying just to continue to listen to yourself, follow your path, your light, the wisdom that the guidance that you get from your lawyer or get from people who are on your side, and making sure that you're keeping your spiritual bubble up so that nobody can pop it, no one can tell you what to do. I feel like you can move by October. I just feel like with these first two cards is they want you to balance out your emotions. I don't know. The devil card I think it's the drawing that they picked with this that is not my favorite, because me personally, the way I read, I don't think it goes with any of the meanings, so it really bothers me. But that's just me. I know everybody's different, but this is showing me that we need to. There's like I see it as he's in water. There's emotions that are making us feel certain ways, not knowing how to release ourselves, and that we don't. I feel like because of whatever she's saying too, you're not wanting it to cause more drama, but you have to walk away. I do feel like a change in a house would be good. I don't know if something's going to, I just feel like there's going to be a bump. If it's not your ex, then maybe it'll be your sister. Maybe your sister, there'll be a bump along the way with your sister from getting you there. But I'm hearing to start looking. I do feel like, let me see what they show me. Okay, so they're showing me a slide. So I feel like it's going to take some time. Like you're going to be searching, you're going to get there. And then they're showing me like that platform where it stays like stagnant for a while. And then I feel like you're going to have that freedom. So I feel like it's going to take, it won't go as maybe I feel like the process of finding the right house and the right place is what's going to take the longest. But I feel like once you find it, I feel like then things are going to start changing. And that's always hard. I feel like no matter where you live, I feel like it's always hard. Because we wanted to do that when we moved. We ended up moving out west, and it didn't really work that way like we wanted it to. But, we had to do what we had to do. I feel like it's either going to be the end of October, maybe closer to November, but I feel like that as long as you stay focused, Miss Angela, and don't allow things to really distract you or pull you away from this, like kind of like how Elsa sent Anna and Olaf away, like the opposite direction that she was going, so she could accomplish her goal. Well, there you go. That's why I was seeing yes, but then I kept seeing an 11 and 11. So that's why I was like, okay, this might not be until the end of October or November where we're able to find it. So maybe that's when you're supposed to move. Maybe that was supposed to be, to me, that's your validation of knowing that it's going to work out. I always feel like it does. It always ends up working the way we want it to at some point. I love that your lease ends at October, because like I kept kind of seeing, like, I don't know how to explain how it worked, but I was seeing an 11. And I felt like it was more closer to November. You are very welcome, my dear. Miss Jeanette, did I lose you? Well, thank you, Miss Angela. I appreciate you. Yes, I know how hard it is sometimes to find people to read. I've had other readers come on here and that didn't have their names and pretend like they were people, say they sent me money and they never did, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and then I found out after my live that they were readers just trying to get free reading. So I get that way too. I'll watch other ones, but it's hard sometimes. Miss Heather, I have known you for the last what? How old is Isabel? Isabel's going to be 7. I've known you for 6 years. Miss Heather, if I can't trust you, then I can't trust anybody. Is all I'm going to say. That is crazy, my dear. You must be very busy. I hope you have a wonderful day. Miss Heather, I can do you too because I don't know where Miss Jeanette is. Miss Jeanette paid for reading and either... Let me make sure I just can't see her from my computer because sometimes I feel I have not gone. I know I haven't been live in a while. I gotta remember how to. I hate this new update with Facebook. I don't even know if I can see my live. Can I see my lives now? I'm just so confused with the new way it is. No, I want to watch. I want to make sure I'm not missing her. Because sometimes I see comments. No. Okay, I don't. Okay, I'll just message her. Maybe she messaged me and I can't see it. I haven't seen her comment either. My medical. Okay. I'll have to write that down. I'll check it out, Miss Angela. Thank you. Hopefully that's not something bad. I haven't seen her comment either, unless, oh, you know what? My blood pressure. That would be my husband, Miss Angela. That makes more sense. I also, my blood pressure, like whenever I go to the doctor, I have these moments with my blood pressure that are always a little high, but I also don't like the blood pressure cup. It gives me anxiety after having my oldest daughter because since my blood pressure was so high and they didn't want me to go to pre-eclampsia with her, so for like 2 days I had to have that blood pressure cup, and I hated it, man. Like for me, it would tighten up so bad that it would like make my arms tingle so bad that it would hurt. So whenever I do go to the doctor and they have to do it, like my anxiety from, I know it was almost 10 years ago, but my anxiety goes up so high with it that it always makes my blood pressure a little high. You know what? My neck, like, it's funny. My friend has this, and my brother-in-law. Okay, so my best friend married my brother-in-law, so now we're sister-in-law. And he kind of always. It's funny that I'm just pointing this out because it's funny that you said that because he asked what was in the water out there because he said he's never seen anybody have this, and they always pointed that me and her have like the same neck, like this bump right here. And she's always like, "Oh, it's just the motherhood," but I think it's. I don't know if it has to do from being a cheerleader or gymnast or what, but my neck has been bothering me a little bit. But I feel like it's always my pillows too. My pillows don't like me. Miss Heather, I don't know. Miss Heather, is there anything you wanted the reading on? I don't even know if she can come back. You know what? Miss Jeanette may not be for my life. Miss Jeanette, I did put a post on my wall for a private reading thing. I'm wondering if that's what she did. You're very welcome. It might, I might go look. I did have, when I was like a teenager, I had a really bad experience at a chiropractor, which it wasn't his fault. It was my fault. I moved when he went to crack my neck. And I don't know if that caused anything, but I'm still here. So we didn't do that bad. But I'm wondering if that also, I always figured that might have been something that has to do with that too. But, you know, it was my fault. There's not much I can do. No, I'm not. Oh, with your iPad, yes. I'm like, you hear me talking, woman. I was like, no. Okay. Oh, that's $30. I don't know what Miss Jeanette paid me for. I'll just message her afterwards. Yes, of course, Miss Heather. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. I send you the best of luck. Okay, Miss Heather. Let's see what we got from Miss Heather. I can't believe you wouldn't think I wouldn't trust you, Miss Heather. I don't, Whew. Thank you, my dear. I did take a day off yesterday. Let's see what we got, Miss Heather. Miss Heather, can I just say how much I love you? Okay. This first 5 cards are going to be me yelling at you. Well, I do trust you. 100%. I'm going to write your name down just so I know that I did you. So when you do get home and I'm like, why'd she send me this? Where did this come from? I'll know where it's from. Because I know that will happen because that's how my brain works. For people that I know that will do it, I do. If you were a brand new person, I probably would have said no. But since I've known you for like 6 years now, I'm going to say yes. So these first 5 cards are going to yell at you. So I feel like, okay, that sounds horrible. I'm going to yell at you, Miss Heather. But what I'm hearing is with these, before you went, this is making me feel like you put yourself in this. I feel like it kind of reminds me that you kind of like you were like Glenda the Good Witch. You put yourself in like these bubbles. You placed yourself in this world. You're seeing things this way, and you're like, okay, I'm protected. I'm good. I know what I know who. Like I feel like you just did. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I feel like you took the initiative to protect yourself and like putting this bubble up, knowing where you were going, knowing what you're doing and following your path. And I just feel like, like this thought process. And I feel like, do you sometimes refer to yourself as being alone and then questioning the harmony and trying to decide like if this is truly where you want to be? I feel like are you like, I don't want to say that you're like sabotaging yourself, Miss Heather, but I feel like you're overprotecting yourself and not allowing things to come in. 'Cause it's what happened. Something happened after you talked to me? Because it's what happens sometimes. Okay. Okay, because I don't remember what order, but these two were in when I picked them all up. Because I feel like you were in this place, but then I feel like you got into this hard place where you felt like you had to make a hard choice. Does it feel like sometimes you have to make a choice between reality and a relationship? Does it happen sometimes where you feel like, I'm trying to figure out, like, I know everything that's happened, but sometimes I don't want to say it doesn't feel too good to be true, but I feel like you just question it. And they're saying that this is the time for you to make the hard choice, if you want to stay or if you want to go, because I feel like you have this connection. Like when I see the Lover's card in reverse, for me, this makes me feel like, how do I say it? Like this makes me feel like, we've worked so hard on ourselves, and I just feel like sometimes we get nervous giving our love away or giving too much, or we feel like, there's this imbalance. There might feel like because of the distance that there's an imbalance with the relationship, and we're trying to decide which way to go. And the Nine of Wands just makes me feel like, Nine of Wands in reverse. How does this make me feel? They don't want you to hold on to the past. That if we keep our boundaries strong and we allow our good powers in and allow our intuition to lead the way, we won't have to feel blindsided. We won't have to feel like we're blindfolded and have to run away. Oh, I'm so excited. How are you going to make me cry? So I'm assuming that all of that went really well then with that last comment. And in a way, like sometimes like we worry about stuff like that if our significant other, the person that we're with, here's like there's something wrong with us, or that we're not perfect, you know what I mean, that it's gonna make them flee. And sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it takes us getting over, like just being able to get through that to see. I am so happy. That makes me happy. I'm here. Are you guys planning on coming together again soon, Miss Heather? I feel like you guys will see each other sooner than you think you will, is what I just heard. And I know you may not have anything planned, because we all know how spirit works. When I do readings for you, it's nothing that you know of until you message me. But I just heard that you will be seeing each other sooner than you think you will. And they want you to take all the good feelings that you're feeling right now, all the abundance that you got this weekend and last night and whatever you got today. They're saying they want you to bask in that. I know that sounds really weird. Basking in this happiness and all of the abundance that happened. Because they're saying all the joy, because I'm getting so excited. They're saying with all the joy and happiness that happened, they want you to know that this was a gift that you were supposed to have. And they're saying that they want you to remember that even though we're going home, we're going back to something else. They want you to hold on to that good moment. They want you to hold on to that happiness and allow the love to lead the way. And I feel like this is also supposed to happen, or not happen. This is also supposed to help you with the rest of your shows, because this is because of like this. I feel like with all this love that you've gone through and things have opened up, doors have opened up, that it's gonna make an outcome of everything of your new adventures expand. The Knight of Wands in reverse, I feel like this card is just coming and reminding you that they don't want you to hold back. Sometimes we have to take a risk. We can't hold ourselves back. We can't think we're not good enough, because all of these cards are showing you that the best thing for you to do is hold on to these positive things. How do you know about today? I don't know about today. See, this is why I say don't always like reading for people I know. Miss Heather knows I have to change my ways of thinking, my ways of doing things. I don't know anything about today. I'm just going off of whatever spirit flows through my head, and I don't even know what I said to you, Miss Heather. I don't even know what I said. But they're just saying this. I feel like I don't even remember what I said to you. But this card is just telling you to remember to keep that love and that happiness that fuels you. Allow yourself to take a risk. Don't hesitate on things. If an opportunity pops up, take the opportunity and keep showing who you truly are. I don't know. I feel like there's more adventures coming for you soon, my dear. December, definitely, but have no clue about sooner. Depends on our schedules. He was at. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, now she's gonna make me cry. Don't cry, Tom. Aww. Well, I heard today, so I felt like there was something today. Maybe that's what it was. December's in 4 months. I feel like there might be something sooner than that. Well, see, I don't know any of that. You're on the other side. You're on like the other almost. You're on. You're not that. I don't want to say you're on the other side, but you're on the. Where are you? East. You're on the far east side. I'm right in the middle, so it's hard to say you're on the other side of the country because it's not like that for me. But I'm in the middle. Well, I'm happy I said what happened yesterday morning because I don't even remember what I said, but I really tried to open a door to let them come straight through for you, especially for people I don't know. I know. I just feel like there's something that would come because I heard something. I do remember hearing because I heard it like standing right next to me. I heard something's gonna come sooner than you think. And I feel like it can also come sooner than we think if we allow this blissful moment and all that you're feeling right now from this weekend. If we hold on to that and only allow that in our energy and not let other things creep in and try to take over this milestone and keep following our hearts and this love and letting love and new adventures come in and not hesitate on new things. I feel like, this was I think this was a good thing for you guys. And it makes me really excited. But I do feel like there's something. I feel like you guys took a step. Does it feel like the relationship went as, like, I don't mean in like a sexual way. Whatever that is up to you guys. But I just feel like where your relationship has been, I feel like getting the time that you guys got to spend together now that COVID has been gone and you guys could actually like be closer together. I feel like it moved. I feel like it transitioned. Does it feel like you guys moved? I don't want to say moved up. I can't think of. I don't know what the right word is to use, Miss Heather. I have no idea what word to use, but I just feel like it moved and it's like in a better place and a lot more. I don't even know if that makes sense. I also feel like there's just a deeper connection was made. I feel like you guys just understand each other. Like, I'm just gonna throw this out here. And I know she's never told me any of this. I'm hearing really fast that I feel like I don't know how much he has shared, but I'm hearing I don't feel like he had the easiest adolescence, teenage years. I don't know if he was, I don't feel like I'm just going to say, I don't think he looked like what he did now. I feel like part of this transition of him being in the services and the stuff that he's gone through has helped him become who he is today. And I don't feel like a lot of like who he was like in his heart, but I feel like it helped him like raise his self-confidence and raise his vibration and to open up. Like I feel like there was a part, like I feel like his inner child in him always knew the way to go. I don't know if he was picked on or bullied or whatever when he was younger, but I feel like a part of him always stayed true to himself. But I feel like this let him transition so he could really transition and be who he wanted to be and be accepted. That he didn't have to be a certain way, if that makes sense. Good. I'm happy that it's getting closer. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know how much he's I don't know how much. I don't. Hopefully, I didn't overstep with that, but that's what I heard. So I just feel like, sometimes we question certain things too, but I feel like there's more to him that I'm hearing that is more understanding than what it might seem like, and I feel like some of those doors have opened this weekend to see. Like, I feel like, sometimes we don't know if they really see the true us or want to be with us, or if there's other ways because of what we're taught growing up. But I feel like he sees you, and I'm hearing he really likes, I wanted to say loves, but I'm not gonna freak you out. But I just feel like, for who you are, the things you do and the things you do, I feel like is something that he's always wanted and something that he's been waiting for. That's okay. Then I'm happy that resonates then, because I was like, I don't know how much you guys have talked about the past. I know at some point it's like, I've never been the type of person even what you're like, still, even though I've been with him for 12 years, if somebody brings, I'm like, I don't want to hear about that. Like, some things you just don't want to know. Like the past, some things stay in the past, But I just feel like that is something that the connection is. So when you second guess it, I feel like it's who you are that he is connected to you that makes him happy. Oh, you know what? He was, from the ones that you have sent me before. He seemed more confident in that one, than the most confident in that one than some of the other ones that you sent me. He almost looked like a completely different person, like because he looked more comfortable and he looked more happier. That is so exciting. You were so nice to go on a train. Is it a long train ride? I've only been on a train a few times. I'm just going to throw Miss Jeanette. If you were here, let me know. If not, I will message her and see what she sent me money for. I thought it was something that I posted today, but I didn't post anything unless I had something scheduled to post today that I don't know about. That was 30. I don't know what she sent me. No. I don't know. I might just have to message her. Oh my gosh. Then he better have showed up this morning. That's a long train ride, Miss Heather. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm hoping that you get some rest with that train ride as well. That's crazy. You are very welcome. Depending on the weather, depending if Lily goes to softball, I may come back on later. I did put up a $20 reading that you can get today for $30. Usually I do it in my my $50 readings. I like connecting and flowing things together, so I did put a special up that you can get 20 tarot cards for $30 today. And if you need anything else, I am here. We don't have dance this week. We don't have dance next week. So I am home until I'm home, and then school starts that following week. So I'm pretty open. I don't know when softball starts yet. We haven't found any of that out yet. So I am here. If anybody needs a private reading, you are more than welcome to message me. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And I'm going to go message Miss Jeanette because I don't see her comments. And I don't know where she is. So I hope you guys have a great day. If you need me, message me, and I'll see you guys soon.